Hi, and welcome to this video where I'm going to do a digital-wide scan of a small business. It solves the problem of identifying gaps and opportunities that no one else is doing for them. One of the biggest problems is that many digital agencies either choose not to or are unable to resolve organic elements before spending money on campaigns. This leaves the business owner confused, frustrated, and not invested in their potential. So how we're different is we highlight this potential, including the gaps, and create an action plan with tasks that are estimated for time, effort, and cost. By having a basic execution plan, time-boxed, digital-wide transformation is possible. A quick disclaimer is what I'm going to show you, or what you're going to see, is publicly available all over the net, and it's what potential customers also see, as well as competitors.
No confidential information or data will be shared over here for obvious data security reasons. And the business we're analyzing today is LiveWide Electrical. I usually start by grabbing the 3 things in 5 places book that gives me an overview of why that thing is important. It comes with a checklist that I can run through and identify pain and gain points. How the checklist helps is that it basically boils down to 3 things in the 5 most important places, or the 3 most important things. So we have search engine, 3 very important things to start with, which are foundational things, which is prevalent across all the areas. Reviews, website, your channels, and then naturally an execution plan. So first up, we'll start with search engine. If we take a page from the book, then we'll see the 3 things that we have would be talking around the valid SSL certificate and configuration, the hazard if you don't have it, and the solution, what result it gives you. I'm not going to talk too much around this or go into detail. The book is available, you can download it, and you'll see a whole lot of this as to how it works in the video. Second thing is around copy, keywords, and descriptions. And very important to have your Google business profile and your other profiles of all the other platforms completed properly. The board that you see here is a snapshot of the digital landscape. So if you type in search electrician in Gauteng, this is the list of electricians that you'll find. Now, we like to use AI and tech to do some heavy lifting for us. And I use this software platform, which is an SEO and a website SERP crawler that can inform us on the performance in various areas of this website or this business digitally. I am blurring this at the moment due to some security factors, and when I sit with a business owner, I will usually go through these points individually and we'll discuss it. But for now, I can tell you that their mobile speed is good, their domain authority, sitemap is good, keywords, they have a good amount of keywords, and it looks like they keep adding new keywords fairly often. They have a couple of backlinks, their SSL certificate is valid, which means visitors' data is safe, no blacklists, and even their email deliverability on SPF is okay. So they do quite a bit of housekeeping over here, and that's quite nice to see. Now, this platform that I use actually gives information on unique visitors on the site, visits, bounce rate, average visit length, page views per visitor, mobile visits, social visits, paid search visits, and the list goes on. So it's definitely a very valuable piece of software, and they have a lot of benefits when you sign up with them. By the way, they are not promoting this video in any way, it's just a tool that I'm sharing with you. So at this point, I wouldn't be too concerned about taking anything into the sprint from a tasks perspective. We'll see as we go along if there is anything that influences this piece of work or SERP, and we'll check on the checklist a little bit later on, but I think this is pretty good so far. Let's move on to the next section, being reviews. When it comes to reviews, three most important things is looking at the quantity, rating, frequency, and owner's response. The hazard and the solution, the results are all over here. I'm not going to go too deep into that. We can look at a concierge. So basically that is a positive or an ethical interceptor that you can use to get to speak with somebody, a customer, that might not have had a good experience at your company for whatever reason, and you can resolve it before they go for an official review onto a platform like Google or Trustpilot or Hello Peter, etc. And then there's some automation that you can make use of as well as a business owner if this is your appetite. So we can see with LiveWide, they basically have a 4.8 rating and 51 reviews. They have been 3+ years in business. If we look at their reviews, we can see that 2 months ago was the newest. I usually go to newest and I check that out to see what the frequency is. See, here's a good review, and the owner responded. Another review 9 months ago. Good review, nice and lengthy. Positive review, owner responded as well. 11 months ago, also a good review with some images, which is quite nice, and owner's response. Now, if we quickly take a look at these photos, these images, what I'm looking for is to see the neatness of the work and things like that, the ethic and whatever I can. And here you can see very neatly done. Look how nice those lines are, level, everything, very neat and tidy. Very neat. Good, very nice. Let's look at some others. 11 months ago, good review, owner responded. A year ago, also good review, owner responded. Another year ago, owner responded. Year ago, and longer. So we can see that the reviews are pretty good. I would look at maybe just trying to get the frequency up a little bit, get to a target. Here we see a not so good review. Now remember, negative reviews is something that you can turn into a positive. It can actually get you more prospect clients than what you thought. And the reason that is because a lot of people are trying to avoid a negative review, but some business owners really had something happening in that situation that they were unaware of. It's possibly an outlier. There was no intention on bad service or whatever the negative feeling may be. And depending on what the owner, how the owner responds and how they intend on resolving that is usually what people see and what drives the sentiment up or down. Let's take a look at this one. Here you can see, do not trust the company. They'll send you a quote. In completion, they'll double the invoice for payment. I don't agree with the way that they do business. They will threaten to remove what they've installed. Please look before. Wow. And this is before you accept any quotes from them, make sure you know hidden charges. Most unethical company I've ever dealt with. I hope their business will grow the same way they treat their clients. Wow, that's pretty harsh words. It was a year ago. And here we see they responded. We apologize if this is the way you feel. Perhaps you misunderstood us. We sent you a quote, and while we were there were extras done that your mom wanted done that was not included in the quote. We sent you the invoice the previous week to which you never complained and asked for a COC. After the COC was issued, you were unhappy with the invoice. You refused to pay, so we offered to pay you your deposit back and take our parts out. This is when you decided to rather pay the invoice. We also feel a lot of your frustration is from being messed around by previous installers who charged you an arm and a leg and could not complete the work. I mean, I don't know, how do you come back from that? I don't know, leave your comments if you have something to say. I have mixed emotions about this. Yeah, let's take a look. I see there's another one down here. Okay, I see on this one, also a year ago, I'd absolutely not recommend LiveWide electric service, unresponsive, unprofessional, and the installation was not compliant. I've had to get another electrician out to fix their mess. Hi, we apologize that this is where you feel. Unfortunately, when you tried to contact us, our business was closed, hence the delay in response time. Please can you send us the contact details of the electrician who says your installation or works done by LiveWide is uncompliant. We would never issue a COC for work that is not compliant. So there we go again, on the fence about this one. I don't know how you feel about this. I mean, leave your comments and all of that if you'd like. I kind of see over here a year ago there are 2 complaints. There could be various reasons for this. From a year back up to now, there have been consistent positive reviews that have been coming in with some images and things like that. So yeah, I don't know, interesting. It would be interesting to hear what you have to say. Anyway, let's move on. So from a tasks perspective, I would basically just try to increase the quantity of reviews. I would look at adding a concierge interceptor that can basically just help understand what the situation is before it becomes a problem, and that can be done in various ways that are inexpensive. For one, you can have an email type system, and the other one is a CRM type of system. I don't think there's too much work in this area to be done, so I'll keep it simple with this ticket. Once we're done with adding all of these tasks, we're then going to take it down to the planning area. So stay tuned till the end of the video so you can see how that gets done, how the work is estimated, and how it will be planned to transform the digital landscape every 2 weeks. Stay tuned till the end of the video if you want to see how we transform digital landscapes every 2 weeks. Now let's move on to websites. So in website, the most important areas are developing goal-oriented pages, develop a monetization strategy, and get some audit tools on your digital landscape that will keep tabs on certain metrics. When we go to LiveWide's website, I like this. Here's a handshake, which people also understand as a pop-up. And here they're informing us about a new solar geyser robot that they're talking about. This is quite interesting, so this could pique your interest and get you to understand a little bit more. So now what you would do is you say, okay, contact us today. Open and do that stuff. Yeah, okay. I'm not enjoying that too much. I think that they can do something to improve that. We'll actually add that as a task. So I would actually, regarding the handshake task, I would resolve target link. Basically what that means is that I'm going to try and get the intention behind this. Where should this go? Should it go to a page, a video, to explain what this is about, and get the contact detail of the interested parties at the newsletter? What is the intention? So I try and understand that, and I'm going to create a task for this so that that job can get done, because in my opinion it's quite valuable. Let's get back to the web page. So when we get to the web page, we can see the setup isn't too bad. It's quite nice. I would possibly add a contact number, address. If you want to see what the typical standard is or the best layout is according to some Google studies and things like that, I do have that available, so just let me know. I'll maybe leave the link in the description below so you can have a look at that, and also how you can do tagging and all that stuff. So here we see get your spreadsheet today installed by quality. What happens if you click there? Okay, it goes to current specials. So if you go to current specials, let's take a look. 5 kVA, LiveWide, you get 1 Lux Power inverter, you get 1 Dynas lithium battery, and you get 6 550 watt JA solar panels for short of 53,000 Rand. Now that doesn't seem like too bad of a deal to me so far, what I know and what I've seen of solar companies. So there's a free site assessment, 10-year comprehensive warranty, solar COC included, online monitoring, okay, interesting, cabling and installation exclusive to residents of Gauteng only. Okay, so this is quite interesting to look at. There's another one for 8 kVA system, and you can see 130,000 short of that. And then we have some other products, things that are available, upgrade services. Alright, that looks pretty cool. That's not too bad at all. We see here is a chatbot or a contact feature. So that's quite nice. You can reach out to them as well if you go to anything. So that's pretty good. Okay, so looking at the site, the menu bar over here, and the call to action and everything, it makes it pretty simple as to what they do. Sure, everyone that lands here will have a good idea. In the future, LiveWide electrical, get in touch, and then let's help you electrical, generators, solar and inverters. So that's interesting. We do generators as well. Chatbot's GenSec has one already and new repairs or services. Okay, cool, nice. Yeah, they have some of the reviews that they put up over here, which is good. They've got their rating and all of that up there, quantity, so that's a good thing to do. They've got a contact us feature as well. They've got message on WhatsApp, nice. They got their address and their contact number. Like I said, I would get that, I'd repeat that up on top on the banner. Our partners, okay, good, we know what that's about. Their blog, let's take a look here quickly, let's just test out. Alright, cool, they've got a blog, so naturally they've got some backlinks, keywords, things like that. That's pretty cool. Let's see what this looks like. Our blog, Guide to Smart Lights Illuminating the Future. Alright. What are smart lights? Key features and benefits. Remote control, engineering, okay, product we recommend. Oh, okay, there they recommend a product. Xiaomi. Okay, okay. Yes, and of course they obviously sell this and things like that. I don't know, I don't want to criticize them and all of that. It's just they talking about these things. I haven't read through the whole blog, but there we go. They're giving you information on this. All you have to do is get information on the other stuff. Make up your own mind. Tips for getting started. Choose the right bulbs, plan your lighting layout, explore automation, experiment with the colors and effects. Okay, cool. So they like to give you information and guide you. That's a bad thing. Warranty. Okay, look at that. That's interesting. We do that work for 12 months after installation. It's good information. Features green inject there. Got a photo gallery over here. So that's pretty nice. I always like that. I like to see the quality of the work and the ethic and things like that. So it's a good sign. I like that. I like the way that they work. I like what this looks like. Look at those Perkins generators. Technician repairing a generator. Okay. See, they've also tagged and named the photos as well, which is a good thing. Google picks that up. Generators. There we go. Nice. Some nice photos. You get a good feeling about this. Look at that. I bet you they did the lighting and everything. Quite cool, that looks nice. Definitely like to see some more lighting photos and things like that. Look at that. I need one of those. Actually, that lighting has not like to do that. Anyway, cool LED lighting installation in the swimming pool. That's awesome. I'd like to check that out. And there we go with the images. skip around a bit, we just jump around on the pages. We see electrical services, domestic, okay, there's options, CFC, okay, industrial, three-phase installation, okay, inspections, three-phase fault finding, okay, houses and houses, okay, nice, electricians, okay, they're going to give us, one thing over here is maybe they have a few images that could be large here that is taking a bit longer than what they should to load. So this involves some caching or compressing of images. So what I'm going to do is just put a task together for this while we're at it. So just create a task over here. Check and compress images. I mean, who's doing this, guys? Going through the stuff, looking at what needs to be done, make a note of it, and put it in a plan. Now, if we go to generators, we see, oh, here we go, some interesting information. We start as a generator company, which grew into new avenues, but staying true to our roots, we remain renowned for solving even the most complicated emergency problems. Here we go, diesel generators. Hey, and if you take a look at my other company that I manage and have shares in, we actually do filtration products for diesel generators. That is arguably a leading product globally at the moment for removing contamination and water in suspension from diesel. Go check that out. It's a world first. So if we check this out, we see they do new installation, servicing, repairs. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Nice. Plenty information here, so you can go check this out if that's something that you want to get educated on, if you want to get a generator or something like that. There we go, they have some brochures here as well that you can download. Some more information. Cool. Nice. Good things here. Nice. Okay. Right, so they've got their hours here as well. I'm bringing that over a little bit more. Why? Because we had a complaint around the hours, so that's something that I would basically just make sure that we clear. Right, we go to the next one. It will be then inverters and solar. So into this for obvious reasons. New installation, maintenance, repair. Can you see there's a pattern emerging over here? That's good. That's how they get work done. Pretty cool. Installations, batteries, UPS, photo gallery. Once again, inverters work. Very cool. You see how much quicker this loaded? Could be my cache, or it could just be that this page is alright. The pictures are compressed from there. Could be various reasons. I could have a shitty signal. Just people don't end up. There we go. Nice images. All looks good. Looks like these guys know what they do. No doubt about that. Areas. Let's check that out. They got very clear over here. You see this electrician here. Nice and smart with the keywords here. Electrician Benoni, electrician Sam, electrician Johannesburg. You sneaky dogs, you. Electrician in Edendorf, Fourways, Midrand. Okay, Google's gonna pick you guys up. Kempton, Randburg, Alberton. Okay, so here they have for all the areas. Watch the penalties coming from this, just keep an eye on this one. But yeah, the ranking seems to be picking up and everything, so we've got a contact. We see we do have this available on all pages, which is pretty cool. We do have a contact us on each page as well, and yeah, we have a contact us as well. Message us, I would maybe change it. Awesome, great. I think the website looks pretty cool. And what we saw from our software, they've got some good data and all of that stuff as all the metrics look good and their housekeeping is good. What I would do over here to add a task, and you probably guessed it if you've been watching some of my stuff, some of the videos, you'll know that I am crazy for the 7-11-4 method or framework. And what I would do here is, I know they have videos, they have a lot of images, and what I would do is I would work on some long form content for them, which would be fairly easy to do. I think they've got a lot of content. We can actually structure a few things, which is what I do for a few other businesses. And how that works is we will create 7 hours of content for them over 11 touch points that people usually check on before they buy, or prospect clients, over 4 platforms. And what we found in the past, and what I'm doing now with certain companies, is we can actually do that within 2 weeks. Yes, crazy, I know. Who's doing that for you? We are. Cool, let's move on. Okay, if we go to channels, then what the most important points are over here is that you need to manage posts regularly, have some consistency and things like that. You need a bit of a pattern that you need to put together, so we usually do like a scheduling form or something like that. We've got a schedule sheet that helps us manage all the posts and all the metrics of the different channels, and then amplifying and scaling, which is pretty straightforward. However, it becomes a daily/weekly process and practice. Now, if we start with the first channel, which is critical, we see that when we go to YouTube, they do not have a YouTube channel, or I cannot find a YouTube channel. And this is exactly one of the things that can really help them. Like, videos rank the quickest, and it ranks the best, and it basically gets pulled up on pages. If you have your keywords right, your descriptions, all of that stuff, then it's so much easier to get your content around and get people to be calling you, to get leads and things like that. Once again, the 7114 method will basically make life a lot easier for you in this regard. So first thing that I would do over here is I would then we have the 7114, so I would just say gather content, which is a number one thing to start doing, which will take a little bit of time because everyone has to now go through the devices and all that. And what I'd say is create a profile. Profile and account. Well, you get an account with it if you have a Gmail, you have an account. But make sure that all of that is done. And then I would say start the 7114. So basically, you'll then put a whole strategy together. We have the strategy, we've been testing it, we've been running it, we've been learning from it, and we adapt. And we've been doing it for various businesses in different sectors. So for an electrician, we have a system, we just need content, we need to talk to the business owner and just put certain things in boxes, and we can put the scheduling together, and there we go. Okay, we're going to move on to Facebook. Okay, we notice on Facebook, we notice on Facebook that they have 800 followers, 776 likes. So what I would do here, number one, is I would try and get hold of these followers and get them into an email/contact list. So I can let them know what we're doing, the new things that we're doing, trying to build that repeat customers base and understand your customer base and target audience as well. We see that they've got the information over here. We look at their posts 2021. Okay, let's just see, it's a featured post. Take a look at here. They've got some photos and things. July 10th. Okay, all right. July 10th, May. All right, May. We're getting likes, things like that. Alright, so they're using this channel, they're paying attention to this stuff, and people are liking and things like that. I would say that if we work on a strategy and going to put the scheduling together. This can be optimized, especially if we have the 7.4 content, 7.11 content as part of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a ticket over here and say schedule. Right, so we understand that how we do it. Do is we want to get them into say mailer. There are various tools these days. I mean, there's even a thing called Wadi, and Wadi is like a WhatsApp platform and all that. We're doing things over there. We're checking it out. So let me know if you're interested. Or what do you think about it in the comments? So you definitely need to bring the frequency up. I'm not going to create a task for it. Let's just say here schedule, make a point to the frequency. Alright, cool. I think we can move on. If we go to Instagram, page isn't available, so number one, we would create an account. We would then schedule content. We need to keep the profile. Profile. That's typically what I would do here. As the tasks, like I said a little bit later on in this video, we're going to take all these tasks, bring them down, and give them an estimate. Nothing to see here, folks. Let's have a quick check. Anyway, here we go. If we go to LinkedIn, you see that they do have an account. Let's take a look over here. 4 followers, 2 to 10. Some information over here, and then, yeah, okay. Posts. Alright, so what we can see over here is typically we'll just have to do the same thing again. So we create some tasks. We're going to say schedule for content. It all works for here across platforms. It has its own strategy for each one. Okay, and then naturally we need to do possibly some just check the profile out and make sure it's computed and everything, but I would typically just go with these. If we look at the TikTok channel, we'll try to find they don't have a TikTok channel. However, I did notice in one of the posts on Facebook, let's go there quickly, this person, I don't know if this is a family member or what have you, but if you go and you check that out, there was a TikTok, there we go, that was a TikTok post. Is that Megan? I don't know if you can see that, I think that's Megan. And yeah, so I don't know, I don't think that's their channel, LiveWide, but we could check some of that stuff out over there and see how we can work with that, either using her as an influencer, using the 7.11.4 content structure, or have a LiveWide channel themselves that they can basically use and leverage from, or a bit of both. So all depends on what the appetite is over there and what the metrics say. But right now I wouldn't worry too much about creating a TikTok account. Tongue twisters and shit. It's like that went to X as well, previously known as Twitter, and didn't find anything there either. So same thing with X. What I would do actually is I'd say create an account. I would complete the profile. So these tasks have to, you'll see that these tasks have to be mentioned like this, separated, because they take time to do. And when we get to estimation, it's important to see how long this work will actually take so that you can allocate it properly. And then what we'll do is, once again, come on, say it with me, schedule 7:4. You guys must be so sick of hearing this content. Okay, cool. After that, we're going to take a look at some competitors. Now, when we look at competitors, I would usually, only when I'm sitting with the business owner, would then do like a war room strategy around competitors in their area or their region and their province or state, and then look at the top performers in the various states or provinces and various regions, and then look at who could be the top in the country. But for now, in this video, and usually what I do is I go elsewhere. So I'll go to some first world countries, and I'll take a look at some of the rich areas, if I may say that, and look at what people are doing in other countries, what some top performers may be doing there. Look at what they're doing differently. Look at how they're over-delivering. Looking at the types of problems that they solve, and see if there's anything that we can maybe learn from that and we can possibly apply. So I find so many interesting things in this segment on competitors. I usually just mess around and go, for example, I'll start with Beverly Hills. And we'll see here in Beverly Hills a few businesses that are listed. And what's nice is, if you're an electrician and you're looking for ideas for your business, for your digital landscape, what can you do? What do you align with? What do you like? You could look at a few competitors or companies that are doing it in other countries, and that could give you a few ideas on what you want to do. Let's take a look at this. 7 Electric, 31 reviews, 4.9, 4.9, 16. Look at this, 3.9, 4.9, 348 reviews. Okay, so already we can see how many more they have on everyone else. Let's take a look. If we say, okay, more businesses, just take a quick little squiz over here. 7 Electric, here we go. USA Electric, Land, Blue Moon, Mr. Electric, Beverly Hills Electrician, Electric Connection, 12, 3, 12, 10, 74, 6. Okay, so this gives you a good idea what they look like. So I'm sure you'll agree with me that we're going to take a look at USA Electric, right? So we take a look at their reviews, which is number one. First thing that most people do, I've got some statistics here. I'll plug a few stats in here. But I usually go to newest, and in newest I can see 2 weeks ago, Jose Sanchez, Edgar was amazing, great help. Okay, Nick, I hope I did that one justice. Sorry if I didn't. Nick, 2 weeks ago, 5-star, good. I noticed that there aren't responses here from the owner. However, they're sitting on this number of reviews, 348. It would be good practice to do that, but I don't think it's a high priority for them right now. But it is something that they can actually do. Very professional discovery issue. Okay, good one. A month ago. A month ago. Great reviews consistently coming through. Oh, there's a 1-star review. Why? No one has said anything about it. This already starts bringing a little bit of doubt. 2 months ago. 2 months. I like the photos. Images show that they show us what kind of work they do, how they do, see how they plastic up and everything, how they cover the floors and all. That's good, that's nice. Good workmanship, clean and tidy. Yeah, they've cut the drywall out or open to expose that. Take a look at that. Alright. Yeah, sorry, that's my rooster in the background. I'm not going to edit that out. So that's my rooster Rocky. He's a bit spoiled. I threw an earthworm, a nice fat earthworm out earlier on, and now they're lining up here the back door. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, here we can see there are very good reviews quite frequently, and here we see some time ago, 4 months ago, they would answer. So thank you for taking the time to thank you for taking the time to run. We appreciate you. Thank you for time. Okay, already I can see it's a cookie cutter. They're just responding with a template. I would like to see that they just do it like customized a bit, and they don't just do a templated approach. But anyway, so we can kind of just see what they're doing over here and everything. Nai's at the window, man. Alright, here we see, here something, does this have any weight? Here's my 2 stars, got charged $70 for fixing the problem myself in less than a few minutes on an electrician, the electrician being here. Thank you, Jesse, for the 5-star review. We appreciate your business. I think they misread this one. You see, I get the feeling now that they're just rushing through and just like, yeah, whatever, let's get through the reviews today. So I think they need to just look at that. But this is what we find from the analysis. Okay, cool. Let's see what else they're doing. We're going to take a look at their website. See, okay, this is the setup. Alright, you see they got the contact number, all that stuff, the license, all of that. Okay, got the banner up over here. Nice, so you can see about services. Now this just gives you an idea. If you're an electrician over here in South Africa and you're wondering what you can do, that's a good one. Troubleshooting and repair. That's part of 711 for content. Emergency electrical services, electric panel replacement and upgrade, ceiling fans and heaters, indoor lighting, outdoor safety systems, all of these things that they do. Data and telephony services. It's interesting. So yeah, that's things that you can look at if you're not doing it already. Now another thing that I do when I sit with a business owner, we will then take these URLs and we'll put it in the SEO and website SERP crawler, and we'll take a look at what they're doing, what backlinks they have, what keywords they're using, and things like that, and learn from it and see what we can apply. West Hollywood electricians, top tier, best way, is available, okay, call for routine, Here they got the contact and everything, here they got the maps, all of that, contact us, okay, cool. Areas we service, you see they have all the areas over here, and they've got this plugin over here, nice job, basically just shows that. We have something from Stephen. Let's take a look at that quick while we're here. See, right there, we were looking at the site, and the site said Stephen just left a review, and here it shows on the reviews a month ago, and that is Stephen, I would imagine. So without going into it too much, just be careful when you're looking at these plugins and things that it doesn't mess you around. Okay, here we go. There, Nick just left us a 5-star review on Google, but it's July the 4th. So that just is just a bit misleading. But anyhow. So yeah, let's look at troubleshooting and repair just for shits and giggles. It's taking a bit long to load. I wonder if that's a thing. Okay, troubleshooting. If you live in you need to look no further. Okay, okay, so plug electrical okay, so there's nothing special here. I thought there was going to be something special, like if there's something happening at your DB box and you're not too sure because of this and that and whatever ABC, then that, and there's nothing like that. They just, okay, so nothing special here. Just go to that one that seemed interesting. That in television, so if you need to no further, we can handle it. Our technicians are experts in digital technology and can bring your communication systems out of the analog age. From VoIP to TV. Okay. Close second to. Okay, so they're just basically doing that stuff. So just a whole lot of copy, keywords, things like that they're leveraging from. Alright, let's take a look at some social media channels. Let's go to Facebook. USA Electric, the red, white, and blue. With this here, you can see 586 followers. There, I thought they'd have it. August 7th, July 31st, July 28th, July 25th, July 24th, July 18th. Where's it? July the 4th. There we go. July the 4th. Okay, so yeah, they're pretty consistent in all of that. I think there are things that they could do better. Look at what they did here. They added the other channel URLs here. So that's also quite interesting. With more time, some other time, I would actually go a little bit deeper in this and do an analysis. I might just do a video on this and analyze this one. With some other competitors of theirs. So if you're interested to see something like that, just let me know in the comments as well. But I think I'm going to move on now. Now, for interest's sake, I'm not seeing a YouTube link here, and I wonder if they have a YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm not finding anything for USA Electric on YouTube, which is very strange, really, really strange. But anyhow, look at all this stuff, man. Look at these subjects here. That's one of the reasons that I have to be very careful about distractions. I've got to focus. Look at this, first Chinese military invisibility suit. You know, I've got to check this shit out. Look at that, it's crazy. What? Dang, man, Harry Potter. Yeah, no code. What? Water engine, ultimate SUV. Look at all these things. I know some of it's my algo and everything. Look at that, man. I'm gonna check that. You seen that thing? This little chopper, man. Get to the chopper. Look at that. Okay, taking too long. All right, let's get back. Screw this process now, man. No, let's not keep that in the recording. Let's go to another area. If we go to London, UK, you can see here's a listing over here. London electrician, 1,100. Look at that, 86 reviews, 58. 1,100, 5 stars. Come on. Who would you look at over here? Obviously. So let's take a look at maybe some of the images first. And looking at the neatness of the work. Workmanship, all of that. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty good. Pretty neat. Pretty tidy. Cool. I have an idea that they know what they're doing. Let's go to reviews. And newest. I always check out the newest. 2 days ago, an emergency with faulty alarm. Seriously, thank you. Okay, thank you, Millie Clark. 2 days ago, good. No response from owner. I haven't even, like, who gives a shit? They have over 1,000 reviews, but it's maybe just good practice, you know what I mean? I just think about if you were to see them still being humble, responding, and having unique individual responses, even at this level. I think that still will drive sentiment up. Anyway, who the fuck am I? An emergency today. Marildo Horror. Okay, cool, man. It's a 5 star. 2 weeks, 5 star. 2 weeks, cool. 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. With photos and everything. And it just keeps on going. It's really cool. I mean, where's the 1-star review? It's like looking for the 1-star review. And then here, a month ago, they got, thank you for calling London Electricians 24/7. Appreciate your support. So there they did it. It's very formal. Anyway, thank you for sharing your experience with London Electricians 24/7. Thank you, appreciate your support. Okay, guys, just like edit it up a little bit, I think. But I don't know, these guys are probably seriously busy. I'm sure they could get someone to do this for them as well. I mean, we have a unique service, for example. Here's a little bit of a plug. Is we have a team of people that call people that left reviews and try and get them to come and like look at us again and things like that. And obviously we try to get word of mouth business from them, so we try and find out referrals from them. So we'd phone them and say, hey, you had a good experience with London Electrical, and do you have anyone that you would that you'd recommend that we could give a call that might need some of our services and things like that. And that's something we do for our client base. Anyhow, all right, cool. Let's move along now to their website. I want to see what they're doing. Okay, this looks like a bit of a signal issue here. Shit. I wonder what this would be. Is it my signal that's that bad? Anyway, I'm recording out of South Africa, guys. You don't understand the shit that we go through over here. I wonder if this was my line, or if this is like the loading speed of the site. You can imagine that I'm the problem. Yeah. Anyhow, let's take a look at this. There's a banner. Boom, boom. We've got address, we've got contact, all of that stuff. Not address, we've got email, and we've got contact. Alright, good. There we go. All the regulations and everything. Visual services, heater repairs, replacement, all that stuff there. Emergency services. Okay. Fire alarm. Alright, cool. You see registered locals. I mean, that, like, so look at that. The way they put it. Call us now, all of that. No hidden cost, 60-minute fast response, no subcontractors from 70p per hour, pound per hour. Okay, look at that. Local electrical, inquire online. Here's all the photos and everything. I mean, look at this. These guys, they know what they're doing, man. They know what's happening. They know what's cooking. Our services, they have all their services and everything, man. Look at that. Cool. I mean, come on. Just if you're an electrician here in South Africa and you want to get some ideas, this is it. I mean, here's some good ideas here for you. They don't even have all these things, man. I mean, don't they have a YouTube account, for videos and stuff? I mean, I'm sure people would like to see some of the awesome shit that they do. Maybe that's creating tension as well. We had that also coral water heater repair. See all these little things over there. What's water heater repair? Let's look at that. That's because we have water heaters here. We also call them geysers and things like that. They would call a geyser an old person, which is crazy. Why would we do that? Okay, their cards and the certificate. And look at that. Water heaters and everything look pretty cool. Water heaters repair. Give night heating up. Aha! Here we go. We've got a video. Let's take a look here. Just quickly. I actually want to just go to their channel while we're here, because we see their website's pretty good, right? Okay, but this is another guy. Okay, cool. So that's the thing. Let's see here, for example, this guy. Okay, self-produced, all that stuff. I get it. All right, cool. So I think They should. Look at that, 22. The channel has at 22,000 views. I mean, they're running ads and all that shit as well. Yeah, I think these guys. Let's just check. London electricians. Yeah, it looks like this is them. Not sure if it is them. I don't want to extend this video right now. Just try and figure out if it's them or not. Here's some nice stuff. So part of their 7-Eleven 4 content. Sorry, I had to say that again. Alright. So I think we got a good idea as to what they do over here. Let's move on to another company, another business. So we're going to Australia for this one. Selectrical Services Australia. Australia's electricians. This electrical company. So there we got 147 5-star, 15 4.9 5-star, 46 of them. Response electricians, 1,781. 10 years in business, 4.9. Here's Hansberry, 15 years plus, and 101. Guys, I think it's pretty obvious who we're going to go with. Here you can see quite a few more. Quite a lot, actually. At this point, these guys have the most reviews at that rating. Now let's check out some of these reviews. Let's go to newest. There we can see Jason from Response Electric came in probably da-da-da-da-da. Okay, cool, 5-star. 2 days ago, nice. Hi Roger, thank you for sharing this opinion. We're glad to hear that Jason da-da-da-da. Nice. He gave a unique response. Nella Kosek, Nigel responded. Thank you so much for your kind review. We're thrilled to hear such a spread. Okay, it's not the same. Alright, cool. Customer service, it's wonderful. Your words about this thing, okay, nice. Hi Tanya, thank you so much for your 5-star. We're delighted to hear that you say your experience of our services. Take pride in our satisfaction, probably. The words about it. Feedback. Thank you for choosing to respond. Thank you for choosing. Okay, cool. So they're doing a thing. Look, they have over 1,000 reviews, man. I mean, to come up with the one-on-one every time, man, it's quite a bit of work. But they do it, and you can see where they are because of that as well. 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, a week ago. Look at this. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks, come on. And the list goes on. There's a one. No, that was a thumb that I saw. Another one. Single star. There won't be a 1-star. No, there will. It's a 4.9. Let's get to that bad one. Let's see whether. Anyway, I think we get the gist of all of that. Let's go to a website and see what they're doing. Can we learn? Is there anything that we can implement or borrow? Alright, check these guys out. They're getting pretty serious over there. Nice layout. All that. Services. Strata, air conditioning, property managers, solar, CCTV, okay, right bus. About white choosers, careers, USB service. Get in touch. Here are all the icons over here. Okay, pretty cool. Call us. Okay, friendly position. All that. What people are saying. Okay, cool. Social proof. All these banners, services, and everything. I would imagine that my connection isn't too good, and that's why this isn't loading as quick as I'd like it to. But it's just something that I would check on their side as well. Most awarded and recommended Perth electrician. Look at this shit, man. This is crazy stuff. Look at all the awards. Let's just get rid of that. Look at all these awards. 2017, 2018, 19, 22. It was 2019, 2020, 21. Certificate of Excellence, Business Excellence. Crazy stuff, man. Guaranteed great service. These are the same guys, 1,700 reviews, man. Oh, yeah. That's what I can. Australian Apartment, Strata Community Association, a member. Look at this. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Contact responsibility. Okay. Family owned and operated electrician Perth. Okay. Oh, by the way, I think in Australia they call them Sparkies. Buy now, pay later. Okay. That's interesting. No one's really interested in doing something like that, but maybe they have a way that they've figured this out and their target audience and all of that. Maybe it's something that you could look at doing. No, like I say, usually you do not want to do that at first, but who knows? These guys are doing it. I want to check the YouTube channel out.
1:15, I'm all alone and I need you now.
That's these guys, man. They got videos of like the Sparkies and all that stuff. Look at these things. Anyway, response electricians are good. That's what they using this on, okay, cool. 28,000 subscribers, 133 videos. Look, these guys are 2.1 million views. Quite entertaining.
We wanna be the best electricians like no one ever was. To book them is our real test, to service them is our cause. We will travel across Perth, servicing far and wide. Seek Perth people to understand the power that's inside. Gotta book them, it's you and me. You know it's my destiny. Oh, you're my best friend in a world where we help you. Gotta book them all. How about a PowerPoint? Our service will impress you. You will cause and wounds, not for you. Response electrician. Gotta book them all. Response from the other side. Electricians when you can't.
It's 1:15, I'm all alone and I need you now. Said I wouldn't call, but I lost all control. It's 1:15.
Very strange.
Tell me something, birth person. Are you happy with your current electrician? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're looking for? I'm ready to provide you with a free quote, or do lean on me when you are.
Okay, these guys have like the. It's good, man. I think these guys are doing it well. Backstreet uses it. That's crazy shit, man. Let's see what this is.
Yeah, you are
It's funny. Okay.
dancing in
These
the
guys have
dark
great content. You can see.
with you between my.
And just by the way, they have the 7-Eleven for content down.
We wanna be the
7-Eleven for content. Let me show you what this is all about very quickly. There we go, on Insta, 359 posts, 32,000 followers. Look at this. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. You can do this if you have at least 7 hours of content over the 11 touch points. You can get this. You can do this pretty easily. You can get a nice scheduled plan. Okay, cool. Let's go to Facebook. Let's check Facebook out. There you can see their Facebook page. Cool. 19,000 likes, 34,000 followers. I bet you these guys have a great email list and contact list. And they definitely have a waiting list for people to sign up and do things like that, and to get their services and all of that. I definitely think so. So, here we go. Awesome. Well done. Well done, you guys. Job well done. There we go. What a team. To our team, we appreciate you to all our times past 15 years. We appreciate you. Look at this. All the awards and everything. I mean, these guys, you can see they post frequently. 5 days ago, 6 days ago, August the 1st, 24th of July, 24th of July, 22nd July. If you want me to take a look into these guys and look at what they're doing, do they have a production crew, for example, following them around, things like that? Do they just do it from their phones and all that? Please let me know in the comments. If enough people want that, I'm happy to do it. Cool. So I hope the competitors segment was interesting to you, and I'm sure you'll agree that there are many ideas that you can get to help you in your business and make things fun again, man, and get your people close to you and your staff and all of them. Make it fucking fun, man. Stop all the boring businesses and micromanaging and shit like that, and make some money. So there we go. Out of the competitors, I'm sure you'll agree that these guys in Australia basically took the prize. Ting! There we go. Cool. And as promised earlier on, we're now going to do just a quick planning over here at the end of this video to show how you can actually get this done in your business. Understand the resources that would be required. Have an estimation of how long each task would take. Understand what this could cost because of the types of resources that you're using. Find that sweet spot, price point, effort, time, and cost to transform your business in a sprint. So what we'll basically do now is just grab the tasks and bring them all down to the planning and execution area. Okay, so I've taken all the tasks from each area and I basically put it down over here. Now when it comes to the planning and execution, we look at goals and targets, we look at increments and the definition of done, and we basically plan the work and tasks in epic stories, subtasks, and give them estimation. So as you can see over here, some of these that we took were from the reviews to increase quantity, have the concierge. Then what we had on the website, was the handshake to resolve their target link. We had the loading speed just to check and compress issues if images if required, and then the 7114 content to use videos, images, and things like that. So basically to put that strategy together. Then we went on to the channel, I think it was YouTube, and to do these tasks. So basically to create the account, to complete the profile, and start with the 7-11-4 strategy, schedule frequency 7114, and getting the followers onto a contact list, an email list, and that basically was kind of prevalent on all the social media pages, and that's basically what we did there. We went on to look at some competitors and got some inspiration, and we now have an idea of the gaps that we need to resolve. When it comes to the inspiration, these are things that would need to be planned, thought of, all of that stuff as a group, and then naturally looking at how that can be implemented, and can it go into the same sprint, in other words, the same 2-week scheduling as all of these need to go in, or would it have to be in the second sprint? So what this means over here is that you can then take all of this and use our spreadsheet. And I know everyone cringes, even me, when I hear the name fucking spreadsheet, but we have put together all of these things that are required, and it goes in the same concept of 3 things in 5 places. Obviously there are more because it depends on different companies and what their needs are, but basically this is it. For a search engine, we have these subtasks to do according to these stories and those labels: the definition of done, estimation of points, and the hours that it'll take to get this work done. So typically what will happen is you'll take this and you'll look at what was needed over here, what it aligns with. So we can say SERP over here, search engine, or reviews. We didn't have search engine work to be done over here, so you wouldn't consider any of these things. You'd go to reviews and you'd look at what you need to do here. The response, send a link to customers. You need to say a thank you mailer or configure target links and things like that. This would be the work. So this is what we would decide on when we look at your scenario. And it'll give us a certain amount of points and hours that we need to complete this work. And we'll do that the same thing with a website. Depending on what it is you need to do, we'll look at the social media channels, we'll look at the digital services, the types of AI and platforms and things like that that we'll use, and then we're going to build you 7 hours of content of 11 touch points, and we're basically going to get that over your 4 channels. This spreadsheet over here, although a little bit horrible to look at, is universal for any kind of project management tool. So you can either manage like this on a spreadsheet, or you can bring these tasks and stories and epics with a point system into something like Monday.com or ClickUp or Slack or Jira, even if you want to. Jira is like something that everybody's running away from. But the point of this is that you can use this. You can even plug it in on a board. You can do a physical board and do little stickies and put it up on the board as well. So this is universal for any platform, anything like that. It's to get shit done. It's not to make life more complicated. And on that note, I say thank you very much. If you enjoyed this, or if this was helpful to you, then I'd like to ask you to subscribe, which is the first time that I'm asking you to subscribe. If there are things that I've missed or things that you'd like to see, like for me to do or give some insight on, please drop me a comment, let me know. I haven't found anyone doing this at the moment. I kind of started doing this during COVID lockdown for businesses and all of that stuff, and now it's kind of just like in my blood. I'm doing it, and I'd like to get your feedback, and I'd like to get your support as well. Thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye.